Well, how's it going, Earth signs? I hope that the first part of this month was pretty good for you. But I'm here to bring you your end of the month spiritual guidance. Let's see what messages come through that will help you guys stay on your highest spiritual path. So, a few announcements before I get into the reading, y'all. So, we got the Leo full moon coming up on the 20th / the 21st, depending on where you live. And they're calling this thing the super blood wolf moon. So when I heard that, I was like, well, what? Where wolf come in at? So I did a little digging and I found out that the Native Americans would mark the first full moon of the year because they would realize that that is when they would hear the wolves howling. So I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting. That's pretty dope. So the Native Americans were able to mark the first full moon of the year because they would hear the wolves howling at the moon. All right. So yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. So yeah, around that time, you know, full moons are, this full moon will be very, very, very highly energetic. So yeah, just take it easy that day if you have to, or however you feeling, you know, just go with the flow. Because this energy is going to last for 6 months and it will affect a specific area of your chart. So yeah, I think you guys should do some research on that. Check that out. See what area in your chart this moon will affect. But I'm going to start with the Taurus because before I got into the reading, I was meditating and a few key words came to mind, Taurus. So as these words, you know, as I speak them and if they resonate, you know, apply them wherever they may be applied to in your life. But the first word I heard was auspicious. The second was torment. The third was lasting, and the last one was freedom. So yeah, Taurus, that torment word, I didn't really like that. So I hope nobody is around here trying to torment you in any way. Yeah, but moving on to the Virgos. Virgos, the first word I heard for you guys was self-love, doubt, realism, and truth. So you may apply those words where they fit in your life. And remember, don't you doubt yourself. And Capricorn, the first word I heard for you guys was priorities. The second was shape. The third was future. And the last was now. So it looks like you guys will be doing what you do best, getting some stuff together, dear Capricorns. But with all of that being said, you guys, let's kiss our higher selves. That's the part of us that wants the best for not only ourselves, but all of humanity. So we're going to take a deep breath in. And if you're new to my channel and you like what you hear, please don't hesitate to like and share. And if you don't want to miss any videos, remember to subscribe and hit that bell so you won't miss the uploads. All right? So we're getting ready to raise our vibration so that it is our spiritual self that will help us to receive the messages. Because, you know, sometimes your ego will be in the way of you receiving messages that Spirit wants you to know, you know. So let's take this deep breath in. Let's ground ourselves together on the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Breathe. Okay, earth signs, I just heard go your own way. Go your own way. So, you may apply that where that resonates with you at. And also, these messages may be applied to your sun, moon, rising Venus, and cup signs. So this is a general message. So if you find that this message does not resonate with you, I would advise you to go and watch my other videos and check out your moon, your rising, your Venus, you know. So let's get started with your crystal and your affirmation. Divine source, heavenly angels, most benevolent spirit guides, and ancestors. What crystal and affirmation should the earth signs say that will help them remain on their highest spiritual path for January 16th to the 31st? Crystal and affirmation. Okay, so 2 of them fell out. 2 fell out, y'all. So that means I have to get out another stand for you guys, because y'all got 2 cards. 2 cards. All right. So the first one here is rhodochrosite. Evidently, y'all must have forgot who y'all was. So rhodochrosite will help you remember. You need to know that you are a powerful, magnificent being. Okay? Do you realize that you are magnificent? Believe in your magnificence and embrace your power. Know that you are strong enough to set boundaries with others and assert yourself in a loving manner. Allow yourself to be who you truly are, a loving and magnificent being. Now, I told y'all, I heard go your own way. So wherever that apply, go your own way. All right? People may not always agree with the things that you do. But at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you. Okay? And that affirmation is, it is safe for me to be powerful in loving ways. I am magnificent in every way. I have the strength to do anything I set out to do with loving intention. I'm grateful for the courage to be all I can be. I know that's right. I'm adding that to my affirmation. Excuse me, y'all. I did drink some water prior to coming on. Man, so the second one is black tourmaline. And you know that black tourmaline help keep all that low vibrational energy away. So do you fear betrayal? Do you guys fear betrayal? Do you feel threatened in some way? Are you surrounded by negative or untrustworthy people? All right, earth signs, get them people from around you now. Focus your intention on deflecting the negativity. Know that your angels and spirit guides are watching out for you. Just know that, earth signs. And the affirmation is, I am safe and sound. I am out of harm's way. All is well. I surround myself with trustworthy people. I am blessed. I am always divinely protected. I am enveloped in a sphere of goodness and well-being. Watch out now. Watch out. I know that's right. Let me move this right here in the front. Okay. Let's see what else Spirit needs y'all to know to help y'all stay on point. Spirit, what else do the earth signs need to know to help them navigate the last couple of weeks of January, the 16th through the 31st? What will help them remain on their highest spiritual path? What do they need to know? Oh, nah. That loves to come out. Oh, this one wanted to come out. All right, guys. Let me fix this. Cause see, you got to make sure y'all can see everything. We don't want nothing to be. Bring it down some. Yeah, because we need y'all to be able to see. Everything you need to see. Alright, let me see. Alright, y'all can see everything. Okay, good. Okay, cool. We got that together. Alright. So for those of you, because I know everybody who watches me don't really believe in angels and things like that. So for those of you who believe in angels and are familiar with the angels, Archangel Raziel wants you to know that he's bringing you spiritual understanding. Okay? So Archangel Raziel says, I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. So a lot of you may find that the synchronicities, maybe you would only see 444 every now and then. And now all of a sudden you're starting to see 444, 333, 222, 1111, and stuff like that. So just pay attention to the synchronicities. Not only that, pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to what other people are saying, especially if people are saying the same thing over and over. And I mean different people. Like, let's just say you went to the grocery store and you overheard somebody saying something that you was thinking about, right? And then you go to work, and now one of your coworkers is saying something that you was thinking about. And then you're driving in your car on the way home, and then you see a billboard pertaining to something you was thinking about. Those are the ways that spiritual beings speak to us. So just pay attention. And Spirit also wants you to know that you need to spread your wings. So don't hold nothing back. Whatever you're thinking about doing, the time is perfect. So you need to spread your wings and fly right on off. Like this angel is flying right on away. And it's Archangel Ariel who will be assisting you and helping you to do that. And Archangel Zadkiel wants you to know that you should keep an open mind and learn new ideas, okay? So keep an open mind these last couple of weeks of January. You never know what you may come across and what you may learn, okay? You don't know what you may start to find. If you find feathers, if you find pennies and dimes and things like that, those are the angels, your guardian angels, your loved ones who passed away, okay, that are watching over you, who want you to know they got you. Because let me tell you, just like people out here on earth in the physical realm feel like they need their soldiers behind them, I call upon my spiritual team to assist me. So just keep an open mind these last couple of weeks. You never know what you may end up, finding out and learning. And they're asking you that when you do find this stuff out, teach it to other people. Share it with them. Okay? Teaching and learning. So, that would be your spiritual guidance on what you should do as far as your spiritual life goes. Now, let's see what information comes forth in reference to your career, your job, your finances. I'm shuffling the wrong way. As a matter of fact, let me shuffle like this real quick. Let's see. Earth signs, job, career, finances. The job, career, finances, business. Job, career, finances, business. Jobs, career, finances. 16th through the 31st. All right. Okay. It seems like to me we got the King of Air. So this is very intellectual. Some of you guys' job may very well be teaching, like teaching others. And I know the teaching and learning came out, but I'm hearing that some of you may be, teachers in your respective field. But you're being advised to speak your mind on your job. Don't be disrespectful with it. But when you're having a meeting, for those of you who have end of the month readings. Don't read these. Don't read your boss or your coworkers in this meeting this end of the month, okay? But for those of you who have end of the month meetings, speak your mind, okay? And you're being advised to balance out your mental and your emotional, the mental and emotional aspect of your life, because you don't want that to interfere on your job. And for some of you, you could have air in your chart, like maybe Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius is your air sign. I mean, my goodness. I can't speak today. Maybe Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius is your moon sign. But yeah, for those of you who do have those placements, just remember, speak your mind, but just don't be disrespectful with it, especially if you're talking to your boss. Now, if you have your own business and you have business partners and you're getting together with them, then, of course, speak your mind, but like I said, of course, be respectful. But, yeah, some of you are definitely teachers. And I'm not just talking about, I'm not talking about a conventional teacher. I mean, you could be teaching people anything. Whether you have a business in lawn care and you're teaching people about lawn care, or you have a beauty business and you're teaching people about beauty products and stuff like that. But yeah, you're being advised to speak up. Some of you guys are you're kind of faced with a decision when it comes to your finances. You may be trying to figure out what route you can take to better your finances. But we got the Two of Air here. So it's like you're kind of stuck on the decision you want to make. Others of you are trying to choose between two jobs. And some of you are going back to school and you're trying to choose between what you actually want to take up. What you want to go for. But as soon as you make that decision, you're being advised to defend yourself, because some people may not be liking what you're going to school for. They may not like what you're teaching others, because some of you may be teaching spiritual things to people and it's contrary to people's religious backgrounds, and you're going to have to stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Stand your ground. But also choose your battles wisely. And it may just be, you could be in partnership, or your boss could be. Or maybe you are getting with a, what do you call it? The people that help you. Like, let's just say that you go to the bank and you need, financial advisor. So you could be dealing with a financial advisor. your boss, or you could be in partnership with air signs, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But definitely speak up, defend yourself, okay? And try to make the decisions that's best for you, all right? Even if you ask other people's opinion and they try to tell you what you should do, you should always go with what you feel you should do. Never let your decisions be final off of what other people think. I mean, of course, if you ask for their advice, you're going to listen, but at the end of the day, you should always do what's best for you. Let's see what's going on in love. Romance angels. What information do the earth signs need to know in reference to love? This one wanted to jump. They want you to know that you deserve love, for those of you who may be feeling unloved. Oh, some of y'all been praying for your soulmate because you know you deserve love. And it's safe for you to love, for those of you who have been holding back your love, who probably gave up on love. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to have that mate that you desire. So continue to call in your soulmate, because your prayers, your affirmations, and your visualizations will help bring y'all together. Okay, so you need to open your heart to give and receive love, okay? So give love. When you give love, you will receive love. So let's clarify this. Some of y'all want y'all twin flame, y'all twin flizzle. Let me let that go, because I wanted to come right on that. All right. See? Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Look at you. Just look at you. Around here expecting the worst. So some of y'all, we got the 5 of Earth paired with the you deserve love. Y'all been going to friends, or you're being advised to go to your friends and ask them for advice, the ones that you can trust. But like I just said earlier when I was talking about your job and your career and your business and your finances, whenever you do go to your friends and you ask your friends for this advice in your love life, you should always go with what you feel, okay? Some of you guys may not be at the financial state that you want to be in. So when it comes to love, because I know, like, especially for fellas, it's like they feel like, okay, nobody's going to want me if I ain't got my finances together. But you do have women out here who will build with you. Like, just because you're not a millionaire, or, you know, if you have a job or you got a business and you're bringing some kind of money in, all women are not gold diggers, you know. So you do deserve love. Like, don't feel like just because you don't have your finances together, you're not the most wealthiest person around, that you don't deserve love, because love shouldn't even be based on money. Like, if you're getting with women, okay, and they constantly asking you how much money you made, then that ain't the person for you. Now, I know women have standards, and, you know, of course, they may want a man that has money, but if that's the only thing that these women are talking about when you come in contact with them, then don't base your worthiness off of money, okay? Because you do deserve love, and you've been calling in your soulmate anyway, and the next card is paired with the 6 of Air. So Spirit wants you to know that things are looking up for you anyway. And some of you had just ended a relationship with somebody, But Spirit wants you to know that things are looking up for you too. And you may just, when your soulmate comes in, you and your soulmate may just end up taking a trip somewhere. Or you could already be planning a trip. And when you go on this trip, you may meet your soulmate. So just keep your eyes and your ears and your heart and your mind open to receiving from, you know, if somebody, a young lady comes up and she's attractive and y'all hitting it off, you know, don't get into that fear that you have about money. And ladies, for those of you who are planning a trip, don't be the gold digging type. Like, of course, I know that you want somebody that's financially stable, but if you're just basing it off of money, then boo boo. I'm gonna need you to reevaluate some things, okay? Because money, just having money ain't going to keep you together. Do you know how many people have divorced behind money? All right? So don't let that be what it is that's stopping you from having your soulmate, okay? And some of y'all have been so hurt and loved that you around here expecting the worst. Self-sabotaging. People trying to love you, but you keep pushing them away and pushing them away. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Get in a healthy, you know, if you're not ready to date, get yourself together, you know, but don't constantly have these negative thoughts about love, because that's not going to help you bring the love to you, all right? Let me make sure I'm not missing anything else. Yeah, for those of you who've been, for those of you who's actually been praying for your soulmate, your twin flizzle, your twin flame, just know that whatever situation, because some of y'all already met your twin flame, or this person you feel like is your highest octave of a soulmate, just know that whatever difficulties that you and this person had, those difficulties are coming to an end, or things are going to be looking up for you. And you two may just be planning a trip in the near future. But make sure, for those of you who are calling in your soulmate, that you keep your thoughts positive. Okay? Because we got the 9 of air, and that's expecting the worst. That's self-sabotaging. And you don't want to do that. And for some reason, I'm getting the Taurus and the Virgos who are doing this, because the key words for you guys, the key word for the Virgo was doubt, and then one of the key words for Taurus was torment. So don't do that to yourselves, Virgos and Taurus. And Capricorns, I think y'all the ones that's around here with this fear with money, because you guys rule the earth signs all rule the 5 senses, but Capricorns, you guys are the more so the ones who, you know, focus on money and stuff like that. So if you're meeting men or women who just, or you just feel like you gotta have your money together, like, don't do that to yourself, all right? You'll find somebody who is not, you will find someone who is not just focus on how much money you have. And also, for those of you who are in relationships, if you've been arguing about money, okay, I'm going to need y'all to, you know, get that together. Because like I just stated before, in marriages, the main reason why people get divorced is behind money, okay? So, yeah. Spirit really wants y'all to know that you do deserve love, whether you in a relationship or not. You do deserve it. You do deserve the best mate for yourself. So continue to know that you deserve that, and continue to speak that to yourself. Continue to keep your thoughts positive in reference to that. All right? Let's see. Let's see what Spirit wants y'all to know from my flower deck. What else do the earth signs need to know that will help them stay on their highest spiritual path for the end of January? That thing just flew out. 16th through the 31st. Wow, I've never seen this, but this is pretty. Is the flower inside? Okay, the imagery on here is just like pulling me in right now. Datura is the flower, and I've never seen this flower come out, so I'm definitely interested in knowing what this means, but the imagery is just sucking me in. I'm getting sucked in. I'm not even getting sucked into her and the ball. I'm actually getting sucked into this space here. This space. So, let me see what that means, you guys. I love when cards that I never really seen come out. I'm so interested in knowing. I really love my flower deck. I actually will be sharing a story time from one of my about a flower in this deck. Something happened to me last week that I'm going to share. But where in the world? Excuse me, y'all. Because I had just seen it. Here it is. Look at there. Oh, wow, wow, wow. So Datura, it means true motives. And I was just talking to, and I know, okay, this situation, it might not just be the Capricorns, but you know, when I hear fears about money, anybody can have fears about money, you know, so it could be you Taurus or you Virgo. But when I was talking to the Capricorns, male and female, about, you know, when you're dating and you date men or women and they're so concerned with your financial status, you know, check their motives. What is your motive behind asking me about my financial status? Are you a gold digger? Are you just looking for somebody who has money? Or what is it? So Datura means true motives. It also means astral travel, concealment and invisibility, discernment, divination, which is why she's looking inside this crystal ball. That's why they have her looking inside this crystal ball right here, because Datura means divination, enchantment, and magical power. And wow, remember when I told y'all I was drawn? Because I wasn't drawn to her ball or her. I was drawn to this outside of her. And it actually, it says Datura counsels you to look beyond the surface. Look beyond the surface into the depths to see what lies beneath. Sometimes we conceal our own motives, even from ourselves. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Earth signs. Are you being honest with yourself about your true intentions and desires? Is there something that you would benefit from finally admitting to yourself and others? So what is it? Because I'm in the love portion, I'm saying other people. But with this Datura coming out, it's kind of asking y'all, what are y'all true motives? Is there something that you will benefit from finally admitting to yourself and others? Relax, look deeply, and allow divine clarity to dissolve all murkiness and cut through secrets and illusions like a laser beam. You will know you have connected with the truth when you experience an energizing sense of relief. Similarly, the time may be right to look more deeply into the motivations of others. Okay. All right. So I wasn't wrong when I said that. So definitely check other people's motives. Check your motives and other people. Okay? Pay attention to people the end of the month. Check your motives and what you're doing. And check other people's. Be assured that when you align with universal energies, you have nothing to fear. And when I heard that, spiritual understanding. Spiritual understanding. So pay attention, y'all. Pay attention to subtle energies. Pay attention to how you feel when other people come around you. You're going to be picking up on things. With this in mind, stay grounded in your awareness of your perfect protection. Which is why black tourmaline. Who is bothering y'all? Who is bothering y'all? Because this black tourmaline card is asking about betrayal. Okay? And the fear of the betrayal. And feeling threatened. So get from around people you can't trust. Or did you do something that you know was wrong and now you're feeling the fear of that karma coming back around? Check your motives. Make sure that your intentions are good with everything that you're doing. Okay? And if somebody is after you because, especially talking to my Taurus and my Virgos. Because my Taurus, I heard torment. I'm telling you, Taurus, when I was meditating, that was the second word I heard. I heard auspicious first. And auspicious means that you're striving for success. But then right after that, I immediately heard torment. So Taurus, just know that you're protected. Don't give in to fear, because when you give in to fear, you're giving them people power over you. So if them people are threatening you, acknowledge the fear, right? But don't let the fear overtake you. So with this in mind, stay grounded in your awareness of your perfect protection. Visualize a shield of white, blue, indigo, or violet light around yourself and call on the divine before considering whether or not everyone is being forthright and transparent in this situation that may take place the end of this month. Perhaps there is some question or feeling that even now your intuition is nudging you to acknowledge and investigate. Right. So pay attention to it. And you could be teaching others about paying attention. It certainly seems that something is not as it appears. You guys, look deeply. Remember, Spirit wanted you to remember your magnificence as a spiritual being. And if you can get you some rhodochrosite, get you some. Because crystals vibrate at a certain frequency. And whatever frequency that crystal is vibrating on, when you come in contact with that crystal, you will now then be vibrating at the frequency that crystal vibrates on. And rhodochrosite will help you remember that you are a powerful, magnificent being and that you need to speak your mind with this King of Air. Okay? And if anybody tries to threaten you on your job, threaten you about your business, threaten you about your finances, you know you are safe. Black tourmaline will do that. And also call on your spiritual team. Remember, I just told y'all earlier, your spiritual team. I'll call upon mine, whether that be my loved ones who passed away. I will call on them and ask them to assist me and help me and protect me. Okay, because they in the spirit realm. They know what's going on. They can go to such and such house and see what they may be trying to do. If they praying against you, if they're trying to do anything against you. So whether you are familiar with angels or if you just rely on your ancestors or whatever the case may be, you need to remember that you're protected and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And also know that if you're doing wrong, you're going to have to face that. That's why you should always make good choices and that your intentions are good. Okay? So yeah, you really need to, for these last couple of weeks, pay attention. Okay? Don't just look at things at the surface. Really pay attention to what's going on beneath the surface of stuff. All right? Because some of you already got this hunch, you got this feeling, and you need to listen to your intuition. It certainly seems that something is not as it appears. Notice the woman on this card is cool, collected, and equanimous, neutrally surveying the deep inner workings of the issue at hand with the calm assurance that she will not fail to learn the truth. When you remember that you have friends in high places, now I never seen this card come out, and I didn't even see this part, but I just sat up here and I told y'all to remember that you have protection. So remember that you have friends in high places, your guides, angels, and all that is. So you can approach this situation with the same success drawing attitude as the woman on this picture, because this lady is focused on what is going on. She is looking at this crystal ball, and she is focused. She is looking deeply into the matter, and you are being required to look deeply into the matters that you may find yourself in these last couple of weeks of January, okay? So I'm going to go over a list of things, and these things may apply to your situation. So I need for you all to listen up closely as I read. Look more deeply into this situation to find the hidden truth. Be honest about your true motives. Do not take this situation at face value. There's more to it than you presently realize. Make sure that you implicitly trust everyone in this situation. Now is not the time for giving anyone the benefit of the doubt. Listen, you guys. Pay attention. Okay? For those of you that this message resonates with, for those of you who already been feeling some type of way with these people on your job, all right? Whether it's a job situation, a business situation, or whether it's in your love life, pay attention to what is going on behind the scenes. Because now is not the time for giving anyone the benefit of the doubt. There may be secrets involved here that you need to investigate. Call on the divine to bestow the light and clarity, to bestow the light of clarity and truth. Tread carefully. Only take steps that you are certain will fall on solid ground. So if you are in business with somebody and at first you thought you could trust them, but you had this little gut feeling that maybe you shouldn't trust them because maybe they weren't being true, okay, about the financial matters that you and them have together when it comes to your business partnership, look deeply into it, okay? And get yourself some black tourmaline. This stuff, let me tell y'all, I use all these different decks, and when the same messages come out, okay, that speak about the cards that already came out warning you, because I asked, what is the best information that I can give to the earth signs to help them stay on their highest spiritual path for the last 2 weeks? So pay attention to these messages if it resonates with you, okay? And get you some black tourmaline to keep any negativity away from you, especially those of you who are in business, in partnership with other people. Or if somebody been nitpicking on your job, been bothering you, or you need to stand up to your boss, get you some black tourmaline and some rhodochrosite so you can remember who you are, right? And speak your mind, but do it respectively. Because you don't have to use cuss words or nothing like that to set somebody straight. Okay, because you should never let nobody walk over you. Boss or no boss, partnership in business, or whatever the case may be. But if they full of SHIT, you need to call them out on it. All right? Approach this situation with calm neutrality and self-assurance, okay? With this rhodochrosite to help you remember that. Oh, man, stuff is falling. Knowing that with divine backing you, you will certainly succeed. Okay? And you're also being advised that you should take Datura, right? The homeopathic flower essence remedy. But yes, you guys, pay attention. And that is why these cards come out. Before I even get to the end of the reading and I ask for your spiritual guidance, you got spiritual understanding, right? So you got beings that are helping you. And some of you need to learn to speak up for yourself. You already know that these people ain't doing right, or either you know, pay attention. If you're going to business with somebody and you feel like something ain't right with them, pay attention to what's going on. Dig deeper into it. All right, earth signs. That concludes your spiritual guidance. I'm going to say it one more time. Pay attention. Oh, as a matter of fact, let me go over these affirmations one more time. For the black tourmaline, is this. Okay? I am safe and sound. I am out of harm's way. All is well. I surround myself with trustworthy people. I am blessed. I'm always divinely protected. I am enveloped in a sphere of goodness and well-being. Rhodochrosite. It is safe for me to be powerful in loving ways. I am magnificent in every way. I have the strength to do anything I set out to do with loving intention. That's the key thing. Intentions. Check motives. Check intentions these last couple of weeks. I am grateful for the courage to be all I can be. I'm LaQuana Divine. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you like what you hear. Also, remember that these messages may be applied to your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. So, if you watch this video and you feel that it does not resonate with you, feel free to watch my other videos. Alright, I will catch you guys later. Oh, goodness. Evidently, you don't want me to catch y'all later. Catch y'all later.